All right, how we doing? My name's Ashton. Let's talk about music. So today we're continuing the shut up, Snapchat. Today we're continuing the my album collection mini series. Just a short one today. This artist that I'm doing today is Eminem, because, like I said in my Hello YouTube video, I was brought up on hip hop, and I do quite like Eminem. I've listened to most of his albums. The main ones like the Eminem Show, Relapse, not Curtain Call, Encore, and stuff like that. I've listened to them and I've got them on MP3 format somewhere on my computer, but obviously that's not a physical copy, so I can't show them to you. However, I do have two physical copies, and they're probably not the ones you'd expect. The first one is a very recent buy, and I found it in a charity shop for 50 pence. It's not a very long album, but still, it's a good one. Eminem's The Real Slim Shady single. And as you can see there, I found it in Bernardo's, again, for 50 pence. Lovely, can't go wrong. Now, this album only has 3 songs on it. It's got a 4th video, which is the Real Slim Shady Director's Cut Video CD-ROM. But the only 3 tracks that are on it, actually, is the Real Slim Shady Instrumental, and Guilty Conscience featuring Dr. Dre, which they're both really good songs. I really, really like both of those, like the childhood songs, innit? Really, really good. Check it out. Eminem's Real Slim Shady single. Check out the whole album, to be honest. I'm not sure which album this is on originally, but yeah, check it out. Eminem's Real Slim Shady. And the other one was apparently rather controversial. Or not controversial, but it's like old school Eminem fans really don't like this album, but I don't see the problem with it. Eminem's Kamikaze. Yes, this album has some quite good hits on it, I think. It's got The Ringer, which is some fire spitting bars from Eminem there. The Ringer's really, really good. It's got Lucky You featuring Joyner Lucas, who is a mad rapper. Really, really like Joyner Lucas. He's really good. Check it out. It's got a few skits. It's got Not Alike featuring Royce da 5'9", which is probably my favourite on the album, actually, Not Alike. I think that's a really good track. It's got Kamikaze, which is okay. Fall, which is really, really good and underrated, I think. And it's also got Venom music from the motion picture, because Eminem obviously did the theme tune to the Venom film. Now, get off. Now, I do understand why people don't rate this as much as his older albums. It's because when he's on his older albums, he wasn't concerned with what he was saying. He'd just say whatever came out, and half the time it was ludicrously offensive, you know? And everyone was like, "Oh, you can't say that," and therefore listen to it, because any publicity is good publicity. That being said, this is some of the best vocal works I've ever heard. It really, really is. There's a lot of people out there listening to rap and they don't really care much for the flow. No, that's not what I mean. They don't really care much for the chopper flow, where it's like just words and words and words and words and words, very, very quickly, and not much time to breathe in between. Personally, I quite like chopper rap. Like I'm a big fan of Tech Nine. What's his face? Who's really quick? Twisted Insane, King ISO. I like those guys. I think they're really cool. And Eminem didn't start it per se, but he did Rap God, and everyone was like, "Whoa!" Because it was quick. But Tech Nine and stuff have been doing that well before Eminem was. This one though, in terms of actually how he's worded things, is really, really good. A lot of my friend was saying he thinks it's cheesy the way Eminem does his raps and stuff. Well, I suppose it kind of is, because, well, he got very, very famous in the scene, and that's what all rappers wanted to be like him, because he was massively famous, and he was very, very good at it as well, But yeah, I think this is a really good album personally, and I recommend it. Eminem's Kamikaze. Do check it out. So yes, thank you very much for joining me for my album miniseries, my album collection miniseries. Thank you for joining, and have a good morning, day, evening, night, wherever you may be on the face of the earth. Ta-ra.